Hey everybody, it's Bob from the Mercer County Library, Hopewell Branch, and we're back with some more mystery author trivia. Our first one was very well received, and now we've got another batch of mystery writers here to give you some questions about their books. They'll ask you the question. If you need a little time to think about it, just hit the pause button and then you'll hear the answer. Hopefully you enjoy these questions. I know the books are all pretty interesting, and hopefully you'll pick those up as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Maxwell, and I'm the author of the Gilded Newport Mysteries and A Lady and Lady's Maid Mysteries. My most recent releases in each are Murder at Kingscote, which takes place in Newport, Rhode Island during the Gilded Age, and A Silent Stabbing, which takes place in my fictional village of Little Barlow in the Cotswolds of England just after World War I. Now, in my Gilded Newport Mysteries, my sleuth, Emma Cross, works as a society reporter. In the early books, she has her fashions and fancies page, but what Emma really wants to do is branch out and be a real reporter, reporting on hard news. Unfortunately, in the 1890s, this was no easy feat for a woman, because it was generally accepted that hard news stories would upset a lady's delicate sensibilities. But there actually is a real-life inspiration for Emma's character. She's mentioned several times in the books, and she serves as Emma's role model. Do you know who this person was? The answer is Nellie Bly. Nellie Bly was a Gilded Age journalist who forced her way into reporting on hard news by never saying no to a story and taking bold risks. One of her most famous exploits was having herself committed to an insane asylum on Blackwell's Island in New York City for 10 whole days in order to investigate and then report on the appalling conditions inside. Another of Nellie's famous adventures was traveling around the world unescorted, which was very unusual for a woman at that time. But her goal was to beat out the record of Phileas Fogg in Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days, and Nellie managed to accomplish her goal in 72 days, which created quite a stir for the newspaper she worked for, the New York World. So you see, Emma's ambitions actually have precedent. Thanks for listening. Stay safe and happy reading.
Hi there, I'm Erika Ruth Neubauer, and I am the author of Murder at the Mina House. It is a traditional historical set in 1926 Egypt. My protagonist, Jane Wonderly, and her aunt, Millie, are traveling to Egypt to escape Prohibition, and Jane gets embroiled in the murder of a young socialite. So my question for you is the Mina House a real hotel? And the answer is, it is a real hotel. It was built in the late 1800s as a royal hunting lodge and later changed hands and became a hotel for wealthy travelers. It's located right next to the pyramids. And even though now the city, Giza has crept right up to the pyramids and right up to the hotel, at the time that the book was set, it would have been kind of isolated and kind of a hike to get to outside of Cairo. All right, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Susannah Hawkins, and I write the Speakeasy Murders, and the first in this series is called Murder Knocks Twice, and it's set in a 1929 Chicago and features a young girl, Gina Ricci, who serves as a cigarette seller, and the Speakeasy has all kinds of figures coming in and out, and some of them are real people. One of them is a lawyer, a Chicago lawyer, who was involved with the very famous Evolution trial, the Scopes case, and very famous murder trial, Leopold and Loeb, two university students who claimed to commit the perfect crime, and he was their defense attorney. Who was that lawyer? Okay, well, if you guessed Clarence Darrow, you're completely right. I thought it would be really interesting to have him in the Speakeasy. He had written a lot about Prohibition. He was against Prohibition, hence why he's in a Speakeasy. And my favorite thing about him was he had these suspenders that they called galluses, like gallows. I wasn't allowed to use that in my book, but suspenders were his mainstay. Thank you so much, and I hope you're all staying well and safe.
Hi everyone, I'm Diane Freeman. I'm the author of the award-winning Countess of Harley mystery series. the latest of which is A Lady's Guide to Mischief and Murder. The Mercer County Library System invited me to come play mystery trivia with you, and I'm thrilled to do it. Who, these two? No, they're not part of the mystery. They're just a couple of characters I know. I keep them around for inspiration and for drinks. Now on to the trivia. In Book 1, A Lady's Guide to Etiquette and Murder, Frances leases a home in a very posh neighborhood of London. Do you know the name of that neighborhood? While you think about it, I'm going to refresh my drink. Can I have some of that? Well, if you guessed Belgravia, you're right. Cheers to you, and thanks for playing Mystery Trivia with me.
This is Carole OConnor with the Irish Village Mysteries. Siobhan O'Sullivan has 5 siblings, and they have a nickname around Kilbane. What is their nickname? That's right, the O'Sullivan Six. Hope you're staying sane and enjoying escapism through books during this time. Cheers!
Hi, I'm Kristin Davis, and I write 3 mystery series. The first is the Domestic Diva Mysteries, and I write Paws and Claws Mysteries, and the most recent edition is the Pen and Ink Mysteries. Today I'm going to ask you a trivia question about the Domestic Diva Mysteries. In Sophie Winston's kitchen, there's a portrait above the fireplace. Who is the portrait of? And the answer is, it's of Sophie's ex-husband Mars's Aunt Faye, because Aunt Faye left her house to the 2 of them.
Hello from sunny England to all the lovely readers of the Mercer County Library System. I'm Kate Ellis, the winner of the British Crime Writers Association Dagger in the Library Award, and I'm the author of the Spooky Joe Plantagenet series, the Albert Lincoln trilogy set in the north of England in the early 20th century, but I'm probably best known for my Wesley Peterson series, which combine mystery, history and archaeology. And my question for you is this. Detective Inspector Wesley Peterson is based in a picturesque medieval port in the southwest of England. What is the name of the place he's based? I'll have a sip of tea while you're working it out. The answer to the question is Tradmouth. Tradmouth's fictional, but it's based on a real place. That's Dartmouth in the south of Devon. And incidentally, Dartmouth is the port where the Mayflower set in for repairs in 1620 before carrying on to America. Thank you, and best wishes from England.
Mino would like to let everyone know this next question comes from author G.M. Malay.
The fictional village of Nethermonkslip, Max Tudor is the vicar, and he is married to Awenna Owen. Awenna owns a shop in the village. What is the name of the shop? The name of the shop in Nethermonkslip is Goddespell, and that's spelled Goddesspell. It is not a typo.
My name is Elizabeth J. Duncan, and I'm the author of 2 cozy mystery series, Shakespeare in the Catskills and the Penny Brannigan book set in North Wales. My trivia question today involves this painting, which was the cover art for one of the Penny Brannigan books. Can you tell me which one? It was Murder is for Keeps. Follow me on Twitter at Elizabeth Duncan or visit my website, elizabethjduncan.com. Thank you.
I want to thank all those authors for participating in another edition of Mystery Author Trivia. Hopefully you enjoyed those questions and you'll get a chance to read the books. Remember that they are available in our collection. Just go on to our website, mcl.org, put a hold on the book, and you can pick it up with our curbside pickup. Hopefully we'll soon be seeing you at the branches. Until then, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you next time we have another trivia quiz.